These are and continue to be extraordinary times. It is hereby declared that a local state of emergency exists and shall continue until the conditions requiring this declaration are abatement and emergency measures to stem the rapid spread of COVID-19.
Mayor Johnson, along with City Council, quickly reacted to the pandemic. Safety and security top of mind, top of action. The free flow of information, transparency, was the cornerstone of Savannah's response.
We are working to find creative solutions to help our business community navigate new health and safety requirements and recover losses. We recognize that Georgia, whether we like it or not, is open for business.
Weekly media updates, weekend status reports in English, Spanish, and American Sign Language, keeping the public informed.
Buenos días.
Please heed the concerns of government and public health officials who want nothing more than to protect
y el personal de la salud pública.
The best way to get the most up-to-date information is to visit the city's website, savannahga.org.
Throughout the pandemic, Savannah has reached out to create and even strengthen existing partnerships.
Every day we are feeding 1,800 people who are struggling to remain living at home, and so that is we consider that an essential service.
We serve 10 of our community centers and 3 senior centers, and so that's close to 800 meals a day.
We're trying our best to change our business model so that we can support our partners like the city, but also take care of the clients that we're serving in their home.
We were asked by the city manager if we would be interested in possibly producing meals for the homeless. It feels really good. We hope to continue because the mayor's very big on this, taking care of the homeless, so we're trying to help them out.
Savannah opened its doors to the Chatham County Health Department. In June, the city's Civic Center becoming a safe, air-conditioned, central hub for COVID testing.
The City of Savannah Police have been just phenomenal in helping us get the cars queued. They're helping us get the right number of cars in the building at a time.
They are putting themselves at risk every day. And so my hat's off to them, and anything we can do to help, we're going to try to do.
The Savannah Fire Department's role is to make sure that the air quality inside of this building with the vehicles coming in stays at healthy levels. And we're going to make sure that these readings stay within parameters. It's very important for us as public servants to make sure that we network with people, individuals, and organizations like this so that in times of need and crisis that we have that connection, that we can get the help that we need and we can provide the help to them should they need it.
COVID testing extended to 2 local churches, Kingdom Life on Savannah's south side and Temple of Glory on the west side. This was a partnership with New York's Governor Andrew Cuomo, the Empire State, sending us equipment and nurses to work with local volunteers to COVID test.
Everyone here has been very appreciative that we're here. They're surprised to see that we're here from New York. Us, the whole team that's here is a contingent from New York.
Mayor Johnson said the other day that love is an action word. And here we are, New York loves Savannah.
All the PPE we could possibly need. We've got hand sanitizer and gloves and gowns and masks and N95s. And
everybody that comes through these doors is gracious and grateful. I am in awe and delight with the people of Savannah.
Our city's partnerships becoming banner moments, literally. 15 banners throughout the city highlighting some of the individuals and servant teams going above and beyond during this major pandemic.
Gun violence is the thing in our community, and so we are addressing it head on.
Unrelated to COVID-19, the city's partnership with Crime Stoppers strengthening.
This new campaign is a prime example of achieving more with partners by targeting a major issue in our community, specifically gun violence.
And more steps by the city to work to curb homelessness.
When we talk about chronic homeless, we talk about transitional homeless. And so hopefully this plan, again, if there's more housing stock, it creates opportunities for us to deal with those that may be transitionally homeless. On the other end, we're working with our homeless providers to deal with the chronically homeless.
We've partnered with the Chatham-Savannah Authority for the Homeless and private and public entities to form a task force specifically focused on major homelessness issues.
This is a transformative project that will invigorate this local community and bridge the invisible gap between the west side and the downtown core.
This will push streets, it'll push trail networks, and it'll push development farther to the west, connecting really our historic district with some of our greatest neighborhoods on the west side, places like Carver Village and Cloverdale. And it'll really serve as a bridge in a new public offering.
The Anchor Project is well underway in the Canal District. The Savannah Arena will consist of 3,100 tons of steel, 70,000 square feet of brick facade. It's a 215,000 square foot arena scheduled to open in first quarter of 2022.
To see that this place will soon have almost double is people working here every single day, to watching our citizens see this rise out of the ground, but more importantly, to see people who live in this community, who live in the city of Savannah, businesses that operate here, to all have a part in building this.
Today we have 55 people on the job site. By this time next year, we'll have 250 to 300 people on the job site.
To see a man bring his son here one day and say, you know, I helped build that, to me is the crowning achievement of a community, that people can say they had a hand in building that. We're gonna make this table bigger, because for years we've had the same folks sitting at the same table, and there were people sitting there at the kiddie tables watching everybody else eat. Everybody at this table called Savannah will bring their best to the table, because we will all eat better. So this table of Savannah is going to be expanded. Transparency, accountability, and inclusion. Advocates for restorative communities in Savannah.
People, once they have a criminal record, if they have a good job and they don't get in trouble anymore, they're less likely to reoffend.
By connecting them to resources and assisting them in their reintegration efforts.
Hola. Hola Savannah will educate Savannah's Hispanic and Latino community about the city's government operations and services to build trust and involvement with Savannah's Hispanic residents.
This task force is willing to accept the challenges, be held accountable, and also deliver a product that this city will be proud of.
People should have decent, affordable housing that meets their income. We want all Savannahans to feel at home here.
It is about diversity, inclusion, and unity.
We are your teachers, we're your doctors, we're your first responders, we are your friends, your neighbors.
We are an LGBTQ-focused intersectional commission created by our city that is dedicated to ensuring that its lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, asexual, intersectional, and queer communities can work and live in a welcoming and safe environment.
Racial Equity and Leadership Task Force, or REAL Savannah.
We want to build as close as possible the beloved community. Everyone is treated fairly and with respect, and everyone has maximum opportunity to reach their potential.
Savannah Cares. Citizens accountability and review of emergency services.
So we see this as a great opportunity for us to be able to educate, but we also realize this is also an opportunity for us for consultation with members of the task force and members of our community.
This is an opportunity for us to, again, proactively ensure that we're hearing, and it's an opportunity for us to not only be educated, but also to educate the public. Savannah's faith-based partnership, which represents the intersection of the city of Savannah and our very vibrant, very diverse faith community. We will call this partnership with the Savannah Regional Central Labor Council Working Savannah.
Simply put, workers deserve to share in the wealth that we create.
Where we will work together to ensure better work, pay, and benefit opportunities for Savannahans through apprenticeship and job training programs that these affiliates already do so well.
So this is the investment that people have been asking for, and now you see the return on the investment. Pavers out, you have the new curbing, you have the new streetscape, as it would call, and when it's finished, you appreciate what you see when you turn off of Martin Luther King onto Broughton Street. It's inviting.
But really, this park is a testament to the power of a neighborhood association that comes together and worked in productive partnership with the city to have this new park right here in this beautiful scenic place. This was a SPLOST project that is only made possible with the generous support of the community. So just a penny sales tax makes projects like this happen, brings it to life, and just is an awesome product, and you see the result today.
It will really improve the morale of the firefighters and the morale of the citizens, and they want to be able to come here and make sure that the people who service them, these firefighters, have the tools necessary and the facility necessary so they can do a good job.
So what better way to increase the value of your home and the quality of life is to have a park in your backyard. For the quality of life, we all understood in Savannah, it's a dense area, and God is not making any more land. And so we got to utilize and be creative of the land that we have that we can use. And it's just fortunate we get to enjoy this amazing park. Kids get to exercise.
Now we have the parking lot, we have the playground in the back, we have the pavilion. We have things out here for the neighborhood kids and for other folks that just want to come out and enjoy and relax at the park. Now we've got a spot for people that want to kayak, people that want to come out and walk, people that just want to enjoy the beauty of the park and the lake itself and just be around nature.
The Summerside Playground is a place where youth can come. Youth and families can come and gather. And in a time in which we live right now, a place like the new Summerside Park is a place of peace, a place where recreation and opportunities and gatherings and family meetings can happen here on this playground.